This is Roger Chats now. Obviously you can see me wearing my Mars Morales kind of top there, so kind of repping black superheroes. We're here to be, we've had a crazy year this year, guys. A year that we want to say farewell to 100%. But you know what, guys, on the real, there's plenty to be learned from this year, and I think that we're just going to learn on it and build on it, man. And all I know is, guys, please support what we're doing. Not only ourselves, support it's like a step forward. But I'm gonna name names, what I'm saying, because support what we're doing in GMIA. There's loads of groups, Kingdom Choir. There's just loads of people just doing things out there. Absolutely tons within gospel scene, and I think obviously people in Crew Nation, in Birmingham, you got GRP, you got the 316, you got the Wole Showcase, and different things like that. Wherever different areas of the gospel music, I think that there's a fantastic kind of like vibe of people really stepping up and trying to raise the bar and raise the quality of what we're doing. But we can't do it without your support. We at Affinity Xtra, it's not just only us need it. There's so many other platforms need the support. We need to support. It's not our own, but we have to support our own, crazy. Not only as a black person, but also as a Christian, and not saying that we only should support these platforms, but I just encourage you that we don't support them, we don't champion them enough. I can, guys, I got stories behind stories, and this is why one of my shows, the Edge show, is going to be expanding a lot more stories of I faced in my life, and which I know that's affected other people's life. I want to enlighten you the struggles of artistry, doing the Edge, over the funny thing was my friend said that he'd been listening to my show for ages. He said the Edge is just like basically what the show used to be with the interviews and so on. And so if you want to check out the interviews, I'm kind of doing them on the Edge on a Saturday between 3 and 5, and they'll be on YouTube as well as SoundCloud on the Extra Demand. But something that I know that people don't realize, there's this hidden stories. I spoke to Faith Child, like about Sarah Tebow, artist wise, and I spoke to Nicola, man, and and all of them had the shocking stories, man. The struggles that they had within this ups and downs of 2020. But I was really struck by Nicola in terms of her physical situation as well after the car accident. And guys, check the interview out. It's on Affinity Xtra YouTube channel. But if you actually knew the stories, the struggles, the individuals, I must admit, sometimes I'm like, yeah, because I talk sometimes before I think about things, find out some information. And I remember listening to an interview done by Sophie Smith, aka Music Geek. I keep saying they're calling her by a real name, but anyway, government name, but Music Geek, who just take me back. And what really took me back, with some of the interviews that she's having with the guys, there's a persona in there, put it, because I'm not really grew up around these guys, I kind of like, oh, these guys are stush, these guys think they're hard. But when you're hearing some of the backgrounds of some of the artists and they come up, the humble beginnings that they had, and they came over here with nothing, or the group over here and literally was sharing a plate, a bowl with 6 other siblings, 9, 10 siblings, being around abuse, domestic abuse and so on, but still smile, still invest into people. And you're thinking, wow, do we support them enough? Wow, and we haven't. So for me, guys, it's time for change. 2020 is going to be time for change, and we have to start changing from now. I'm not saying we never supported people, but I believe that we need to get back. If I don't want to get back to how things were in the 70s, 80s, 90s, I want to go beyond it and be more successful and be more further on. That's just where I'm at, man. This is Roger Moore. This is how we talk it. This is how we keep it real on Affinity Xtra, on the live shows. I just have my little chats and whatever, and on the Edge, you hear me expand on it. Obviously on the Roger Van Marino show, you hear me more talk about football, you know what I mean? But also, salute to the guys out there. You got Harry Mack, these guys are these are the guys are pro. Nikki Tapper them, and Lady T, like these are pro dudes banging out with some amazing shows. But you got the I call it Roughy Tufties, like DJ Mellows, the hardcore mix, DJ Zorro with keeping it real with it, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You got some great podcasts. My wife D. You got Melissa Stevenson. I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to Anne Marie, Marie Memoirs. You know, man, you got Janine. You know, coming up with some. You know, it's just great to hear people come from where they're coming from and just be keeping it real, looking at mental health and how it affects just people in general, looking at how you develop and grow and you know, raise children in this current environment. And you know, there's so many, you know, obviously you got, I'll call it the Caribbean vibes, you know what I mean, coming from obviously DJ Proclaimer, you got Nad Lax, you know, you got and DJ Marks. Now he kind of floats his boat whichever way, man. He can go anywhere, you know what I'm saying, from UK to Caribbean and US, you know. So, you know, salute to you, bro, you know what I'm saying. And there's, you know, the Radical, you know what I mean, I just feel like my list shows the starts up things for the Radical family and they hit it out there. So yeah, you got the Rock, you got the Wrestle Extra, like, guys, I'm just naming out every show because I have to salute the guys after just amazing work that you have absolutely done on the stage. And it's amazing, you know. I learned so much from each of them to evolve and develop my show. But one thing that we are doing, we are investing into this project. There's guys who have missed out, please forgive me, because I think I'm chatting too much on this now. But listen, enough love to everyone, salute you all. This is how we do it, man, on Affinity Xtra, man. And now we're going to start with the Christmas vibes, and the track is called Angels by Parxx. So hopefully you'll enjoy the vibe anyway. So yeah, but this was Roger, over that.